always been a hopeless romantic. You know, there's always been something about trying to find those perfect moments in life. The ones where you feel loved and needed and fulfilled. That have driven me to do so many embarrassing things over the years. Now, they never seemed embarrassing at the time, but when I look back, they cause me to cringe. But despite my lifetime membership as a semi-mature, card-carrying geek, I've actually spent a lot of time looking for love. Let's face it, everyone wants to fall in love. And as teenagers, we are constantly feeling pressure to find that perfect someone and be in a relationship. However, this pressure may sometimes cause us to not look for Miss Right, but rather Miss Right Now. As a result, we may get in a little over our heads. Superstud by Paul Fady. When I was in high school, I simply wanted a girlfriend. I wanted to be in love. I was desperate to be able to walk around the halls hand in hand with a girl, to kiss her goodbye at the door to her next class, and then be able to walk her home with my arm around her waist. And eventually, I got my shot at love. I was in a production of Grease, and I found out that a girl usher wanted to meet me. Feeling supremely confident, I went into the empty auditorium and met Nicole. Within 5 minutes of saying hello to her, she had complimented my performance, rubbed some makeup off my cheek, told me I was cute, linked her arm through mine, walked out of the auditorium, and asked me on a date. She was such a whirlwind for an awkward 18-year-old like myself, I didn't know what to think. Nicole made lots of flirty talk. She would make double entendres constantly, saying things like, "I hope it's not too hot the night we go out. After we have dinner, make sure to save room for dessert." Now, I found this to be very exciting on the phone, but I couldn't help feeling a bit nervous for our impending date. After we had dinner at the restaurant, Nicole's double entendre machine was switched to high. She said breathy things like, "I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you for dinner. I hope you're still hungry." And as I drove home, she slid over very close to me, occasionally putting her hand on my thigh, which I honestly found slightly distracting while I was trying to drive. And during all of this, well, I was feeling very confused. Now, part of me couldn't wait to make out with Nicole, but the other part of me was feeling slightly hesitant. I mean, I barely knew this girl. Sure, she liked me, but was that enough reason for me to like her? As we turned onto Nicole's street, she told me to pull over several driveways before her house. I knew it was a signal. I suppressed my impending asthma attack and leaned in to kiss her. But as soon as I did, she threw her arms around my neck and pulled me to her so hard, she almost gave me a whiplash. She French kissed me so hard that I thought she was trying to get the food out of my stomach. The ordeal seemed to last forever. I mean, yes, I was making out with a girl, which was good, but it was honestly more uncomfortable than enticing. We went out again, and I had no idea what to expect. I asked her if she wanted to go out to eat. She made a lascivious face and said, "Yes, but not in a restaurant." And unless that meant she wanted to cook me pasta at her house, I could only assume that this was yet another of her famous double entendres. My face must have given away the panic I suddenly felt at the moment, because she looked at me and quickly softened. "I really like you, sweetie," she said in a very innocent tone. "I just want to be close with you. That's all." She batted her eyelids sincerely and gave me a very sweet smile. the smile of someone who truly cared about me. At the end of the night, we parked, and this time, I was ready. Our lips came together tenderly, and I was overwhelmed with the romance of the moment. I liked this side of Nicole. I thought, this is what I was hoping for. You know, maybe she was just nervous and trying too hard the other night. But unfortunately, Nicole quickly started kissing me harder. Before I knew it, I found myself once again back against the car door, trying to ease the pressure she was applying to the front of my skull. But then I realized I wasn't ready. I'm now married. I'm now happy. I have a wonderful wife. I didn't marry Nicole. Let's face it, we were young and we just weren't right for each other. She was a Ferrari speeding down the highway of life, and I was more of a Chevy Volt, being driven by someone with a learner's permit. Now I can look back at this and laugh, and hopefully Nicole can too. Everyone has to figure out love, and believe me, that's no easy task. But at the end of the day, no matter what we believe, no matter how we dress, what we look like, or what we think we know about the world, at the end of the day, there's only one thing that none of us can logically disagree with. We're all just humans looking for love.